Hello chaps.
Hello.
How are we all doing today? It's Monday the 22nd. Yes, the 22nd of January. It's flying by, already January.
No.
And it's time for Bench Update Monday.
Yes.
B.U.M. Or the John and Abby show. Or as some people have called it, the Abby and John show. Telling her to get rid of me. Telling her to get rid of me. No, not happening. Not happening.
Stop saying it.
Yeah, stop saying it. See? Abby's got her own channel anyway, so it's all the one. So, what have we got done this week? Now,
actually,
what?
Before we start, I have to thank Alison.
Alison? Oh, yes.
For making this handmade card for my birthday.
Right, so that's Alison from Joe's wife from Joe's Model Kits. Yep. Sent Abby a beautiful birthday card. It's Abby's birthday next Saturday. Well, it's the coming Saturday actually. What's it, 5 days? 6 days time? Ooh. But anyway, Abby will be 8. Yes, the big 8. The infinity mark. So anyway, enough about that. Let's get down to what's on the bench and what I've been up to. Okay, I've been working on the German damp Locomotive BR86, and you know what, I used the Google Translate and I found out what damp Locomotive means.
What does it mean?
What does it mean? Where'd you get the funny accent from?
I don't know.
I don't know. But anyway, the damp Locomotive means steam locomotive. No, steam locomotive. So it's the German steam locomotive BR86. I've been working on that, and also I've been working on the Hände hoch diorama.
Wait, what?
Hände hoch. It's German again. It means hands up. It's the desert dio that I'm doing, right? With the SAS guys, so they're after coming around the hill.
Oh yeah.
And straight into a German patrol, so they're after getting caught. Now, what happens after with the patrol? After they get caught?
Who
knows? It does, just because they're captured.
We're not making a part 2 dialogue.
We're not, no. Do you know what I mean? But it's kind of part of a story, and you can make up the rest of the story yourself in your mind, kind of thing. Whether they escape afterwards, they overpower them, or this, that, and the other.
Or you could just make it all into a story of a dio.
Yeah, that's another thing. But anyway, do you mean we're not playing soldiers? This is just one scene from a thing, and what happens before and after. That's up to your own little imagination when you look at the thing. You mean when you're making a dio, one of the best things to think of is think of a scene, think of something happening. Okay, all right. Like the tank or whatever you're doing is going somewhere, or something is happening to it, or something is going on.
Yeah.
And you make up that kind of little story in your head,
and then
you take one clip, one picture from that whole story, and you make that.
And then you just make
right.
them.
And by doing that, then it's all the little pieces. Like when you're doing, say, if you're doing a tank. Smallish dio, and you've got a tank and you're putting it, say, with going through a house or something, through a wall or whatever. It's the little things that stick out. Little things like bits of rubbish.
Yeah.
Nobody ever thinks about putting bits of rubbish. I'm always I never do it. It's only the odd one I actually think of. Bits of rubbish. Yeah, paper, that kind of stuff. Empty bottle, just strewn around the place. Because it's.
Like bins have been knocked over. Like.
Yeah, because it's wartime or whatever. So, try and it's the little things that make everything stick out. Even though your main thing is the tank, it's the little things that people will notice, and that's what makes a dio a good dio.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's just a little hint. But anyway, alright, without further ado, let's go down to the bench and we'll have a look at the damp Locomotive and the dio. So
and see how it is.
See how it is. Right, so we'll start off with the Hände hoch dio. Now I'm doing a separate little video for this, so I won't explain really how I got to this stage. But this stage is the hill is formed.
Yeah.
I've got some underneath colours done. Okay, just in case they kind of show through the through the sand and the gravel and stuff that I'm using on it. So that's going to be a hill, kind of a sandy-ish, rocky-ish hill. We have another little bit of a raise here.
Which is like a...
our British SAS Jeep is just after, say, coming around this mound, so they couldn't see over it, and smack dead into the middle of a German patrol. Okay,
yeah,
so we've got
as you said,
we've got
only count the things that really need to
this.
be there.
I mean, I know your man is after falling. We're not really too worried about him, right? Right. I had that better the other day. There we go. There we go.
So he's just after coming down.
Turret has to be turned on that, right? So these guys are coming up through here, and these chappies are after capturing the two German.
Yes.
There we go. They're after capturing the two SAS guys. Okay, so that's basically going to be the layout of the Dio.
Cool.
Which is quite nice. And like I said,
I quite like it.
the sand is going to be in there, and it's going to look a bit more natural. I mean, being a desert, obviously, well, not necessarily the desert itself, but in North Africa, there's parts desert, parts are quite rocky and stuff like that. You're going to have what am I going to say? What's the word I'm looking for? You're going to have differences of colours within the terrain, in the one piece of terrain. That's why I've, in the video that I'm doing in the making of this, I'm after sifting out some decorative sand, okay, which is all it is just ordinary bloody sand. I don't know why they called it decorative sand, but I bought it in the pound shop. I bought a big bag of it there about a year and a half ago, and I've been using it. I've been using it ever since. So I've been using it in all my bloody dials, to be honest with you. And what I do is I sift it out, and I get 3 different grades, okay, of sand. I get nice thick gravelly bits, I get a medium, and obviously I get the really fine sand. So the fine sand we're going to put it here in the road, the medium stuff and the heavy stuff on the sides. So that's
to make it look rocky.
Yeah, just to make it look, you know, not as if it's in the middle of all desert and all sand. That'd be a bit boring, you know.
Yeah, we need some thing to make it
a little bit of variation. Exactly, a little bit of variation into it, because I mean, I'm not putting any trees or anything like that in it. Okay. It's the desert.
Well,
yes, exactly.
Palm trees.
Well, they would if it comes to an oasis, but this isn't an oasis. This is just, say, out in the middle of bloody nowhere.
Yeah.
Okay, far away from everything. The SAS would
They're like old oasis.
Yeah.
Are just way back there.
Yeah, exactly.
And they just wander past it.
So
I
that's.
don't know what they're doing.
I'll put this up behind me now. That's that one. That's the Dio base, which I'm shake the camera, which I'm quite happy with, really, really happy with. And here's the German damp Locomotive. Okay.
I love this.
No, Abby likes this. I'll just get a bit of light here on the side of that, and I'll bring the camera down a bit.
To really zoom.
Stay at that now.
Do you want me to hold it?
No. There we go.
We got it.
We got it. Okay, there's the German damp Locomotive. It's detail painted inside and just German grey on the outside, and a bit of silver on the wheels, on the wheels. The touch off the. I mean, they'll be touching off the rails, so they're going to be quite shiny and metally. I got some detail painting done in there. I don't know
if you can see that
little
red spot, then that's detail?
Yeah. Well, what I'll do is I'll put some photographs up at the end, and hopefully we'll be able to see, get a better shot of what's in there. Okay?
Yeah.
So, as you can see, it's got a bit of detail in there. I did a little bit of the detail painting. You can see when the brass pipes and all the controls and things like that. Yeah. So, like, very, very detailed kit. Very, very detailed kit. All these little pipes and God knows what are all separate pieces. So for a 1/72 scale kit, this is absolutely bloody well fabulous.
Yeah.
And I have a build video of this as well, because it was not without it. I wouldn't say problems. There was a couple of minor discrepancies in the instructions. So if you want to find out what they are, just wait for the video to come out on this. So
Yes.
the next update for this, I've already had one update out. The next update for this, there's I just point out exactly where the instructions are wrong. Simple as that. The instructions are wrong. So that's all for my Rail-Link group build, hosted by Mr. Simon Kemp on. I think he's doing it on Facebook and on YouTube, and it's the Rail-Link group build. So that's it now for that part. So it's back up to myself and Abs to finish off the video. So
with the B.U.M chocolate and fruit.
Chocolate and fruit. She wants to get the chocolate done because all she wants to do is sit down and eat the chocolate bar before school. That's what it's all about.
Or after.
Or after.
Probably after.
Probably after. Yeah. Okay. Right. So that was it. We've seen the dump Locomotive and the Dior. I'll stick in a couple of pictures at the end of the damp Locomotive.
In a minute.
Because like I said, it's ready for the next stage. It's ready for glass coating and then the decals and things. So anyway, that was it. It was I had a kind of a busy enough-ish week. I'm not so sure about next week whether we'll have a B.U.M up or not. A moving house, and it's more likely be during the week or next weekend. And I got to get everything up and running, and for a while, unfortunately, I'm going to lose my little space. I'm going to have to work off the kitchen table or something until I secure myself a corner. But that's not the main thing. The main thing is the fact that everybody's happy and warm and dry. So I got to get all that stuff sorted first, and then
we can
sort out modelling and things like that. But so until we meet again, this will probably be the last B.U.M. I doubt it though. Oh, we'll have more B.U.Ms. We'll have more B.U.Ms. I'm sitting on mine at the moment. But yeah, next weekend there mightn't be a B.U.M next Monday. There might be.
Might not be.
But there might not be. I don't know, because it depends whether I get internet connection in the new place or not. It might take a couple of days because I'll be transferring my my provider from here up to there, so they've got to come and take the modem box and the TV box and all that kind of stuff, and reset up a new connection in the new house. So it might take a couple of days before I get that up and running. But
so the B.U.M might be like.
It might be late. It might be a bus. We turned the B.U.M into a bus. Bench up there Tuesday or Thursday. So all we've got left to do for this one anyway is our B.U.M fruit and our B.U.M chocolate. Now, who'll go first? Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
I think you should.
I should go first.
And I'm gonna just shut my mouth right now.
I'm doing the fruit this week. This week's fruit is a banana. I like bananas, and see the way that they go black. I love them like that. I
don't like bananas at all.
Don't you? I love bananas, especially when they're nice and when they get ripe and they start to go a bit browner. I know. Some people hate them. Some people like them pure yellow and things like that, and hard. I like them soft and things like that.
Okay.
Slice of bread, bit of butter, a bit of sugar on top. But anyway. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't put sugar on a banana, but I do. Banana sandwich with a bit of sugar on it. I love it. So anyway, that's the B.U.M fruit, and Abby has the B.U.M chocolate. What's the B.U.M chocolate?
Which is like crunchy. I'm gonna have that.
And crunchy. It's Monday.
Ha 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 ha.
So anyway, B.U.M fruit is banana. B.U.M chocolate is a crunchy, which Abby will be mucking into straight away.
Crunchy, yeah.
She's gonna have a crunchy for breakfast, yeah.
I already had toast.
I know. Well, if you've already had your toast, then you've already had your breakfast. So therefore, we're okay. So we can get by with that one.
I might have
yeah.
Dinner after school.
After school, I might have to get my hair. I have to get my flipping hair because my wig is.
It's growing too much.
It's growing too much. But anyway, that's it, lads, for the B.U.M. I'll catch you up when I see you again. Stay safe, and in the meantime, go out and buy yourself a kit.
Build it and enjoy it.
What she said.